One take, one take, one take, one take, Choosday! Oh me, oh my, what a long time it's been since that introduction has been used on this channel, and what a long time it's been since I uploaded a video of any kind of description of any Pokemon variety, and it is today that I bring you yet another one. Unfortunately, you know, I've just been in a string of being away from home. I was in Greece for a week, and then I had like few days at home, and then I'm down to London for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to be back home for like the Commonwealth Games, and then I come back down to London for like a month, so I really haven't had much time to squeeze in doing videos, but I did bring one down with me. This is one from a stream a while ago against a dude called Wes. He has some Pokemon, I have some Pokemon. Let's do it, right? Let's just get down to brass tacks here. So I'm going to lead off with Lander. It's not a good idea to stay in against a Greninja because he has multiple things he can do to me. Ice Beam, Surf, Hydro Pump, Scald even, maybe. But he actually opts to go for the U-turn. Smart play on the first opportunity he gets to do such a thing, because I'm not going to stay in with a Lander against a Greninja. That's a death sentence. That is, you know, unless I'm playing really ballsy, I'm going to try and set up Stealth Rock straight away. Not a good idea. So he gets off the U-turn as I Politoed make the switch to Politoed, and in comes Meowstic, and it is in fact a Meow's prick, because not only does it set up the light screen to mitigate the damage I do with the Hydro Pump, it also dodges it, so it doesn't do anything. And it basically means I have to switch and go into something physical. But of course, being a Meowstic, it's going to have the Reflect as well. It's probably Light Clay, so both of those are going to be rolling around for a while. I do believe that Defog gets rid of screens though, so I don't know. I think their effectiveness may be reduced somewhat. But no matter, I don't really have a Defogger on this team, I believe, so it doesn't really make a difference to me, unfortunately. But I try and Thief with my Scizor. Doesn't end up doing a whole great deal because he ends up switching into Avalog. And Avalog, by the way, named pretty fantastically. Oh man, I am appreciative that this thing is called Fenderana. That is smart, and I don't have enough things nicknamed on my thing. I think it's because, like, when you're doing Pokesav, sometimes it messes up and the nickname doesn't come through. I need to get on that. I need to sort that out. But anyway, I make a switch into Charizard. This is a really bad situation for me, though, because obviously I've set up the Rain. I can't get rid of it now, and the best way to kill this thing is using, like, fire moves, probably. And it doesn't help that not only is the Reflect up, the Rain is up, Avalok also has, like, 7 million defense. Its physical prowess, it's unmatched. Like, Jesus Christ, look at that. And a +1 Flare Blitz does that much damage to an Avalog. Are you serious? Like, come on, game. This is really not a good situation. I shouldn't be in a situation where a Charizard is being destroyed by a table. This is not what the party plan. The party plan was for Charizard to go to the table and kind of just sculpt it into something else, because, you know, he has the flames to do so. Not working out, I tell you what. If I want to go to Whimsicott, finally the rain goes away. I'm save Charizard for later, hopefully. And kind of just wearing out. I'm just trying to just chip away at these turns to make them go by so that the screens can disappear and I can actually maybe do some damage of some kind. But we'll see how that goes. I end up switcherooing, thinking maybe I can catch the Avalog if he wants to stay in and try and avalanche me. I can lock him in with the choice specs and make him really useless. But ends up what's happening is in comes Crobat. I take the Black Sludge from him, which sucks, because that's going to just decrease my HP as it goes along, and lock him in. I lock him in with a Brave Bird, which is okay. It affords me a nice switch, probably to something like Landorus after this, but a Hurricane didn't do a huge amount. I'm kind of thankful it managed to hit even without the rain, but that's kind of the point that I was bringing the specs Whimsicott, because I wanted to combine Hurricane Whimsicott with Politoed, and I've done it before. I did it in 5th gen, but I think it's a cool set, so I tried it, and didn't really do too much, unfortunately. But bringing the Scizor, which was my choice on the Crobat, and it basically allows me to get a free Swords Dance, which is what I wanted to do. I could have gone into Landorus, tried to set up Rocks. Well, I think the Landorus I'm running is actually a choice banded one, so I don't know, maybe it wouldn't have put me in the best position because I've been locked into something. But with Scizor, I can set up the Swords Dance, get off the Technician boosted Bullet Punch on the Avalog, and he does manage to live. He still does, because as I said, as great of a sculptor, you could get Leonardo da Vinci. Was he a sculptor? Maybe. Who knows? Probably historians. Anyway, back to the point. What was I saying? So one take Tuesday. I can't cut any of this out. Yeah, even he couldn't carve something out of Avalog. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't lend itself to tools of destruction or sculpting or molding. What it does lend itself to is finally dying to my Charizard. So that's fantastic. Got rid of the table. That's just pushed out of the way. Now we can get the real party started, right? Flying through the air. Unfortunately, I am not going to be a rocket man at the speed of light because Crobat slowed down severely by Meowstic. I think I had a bit of a brain lapse there that I forgot Prankster was a thing, and it resulted in, well, my Crobat being paralyzed when I could have just gone into Landorus and effectively done the same thing by U-turning and not been at the whim of the Thunder Wave, sorry. The Reflect is something that shows up now. Oh, he would have probably gone for that anyway if I'd gone into Landorus. But look at that, I still managed to do about 50%. I take him out anyway with that U-turn, so I would have put myself in a kind of decent position. I could have switched back to the Landorus, not done the U-turn with the Crypt. You know, it would have gone nicely, but in the end, he does manage to get up one more screen, which is Reflect. So the way I'm going to have to be punching through some holes here is using the special attack, which is why I go straight into my Politoed. Now, brings in the Gengar. Of course, Mega Gengar being banned, I've no fear of that. I know that even if this Gengar turns out to be, like, really powerful, I think I can live a T-Bolt. He ends up being a Focus Sash variety, meaning, you know, he doesn't have a Choice Spectre or a Life Orb boost, and I could live it and take it, but I am not able to kill him because Rain unfortunately doesn't have the effect like Sand or Snow, which chips away at Pokemon and means that well, he lives another day for a little bit longer, as I am actually able to bring in my Scizor, finish off with a Bullet Punch. Simple, easy, clean, quick annihilation. That's what I like about it. That's what I like. Scizor, he's a cool guy and he's my friend. So in comes the Greninja. At this point, things look a bit south. I don't really have a huge amount of things to take Greninja on. I could have gone for some chip damage there with Bullet Punch. Probably would have been better than anything else, honestly. But I didn't manage to do that. I don't know. Maybe I thought I could live. I think that's what I thought. I thought I could live with Scizor. The Rain, I'm giving him the power. I set up the Rain, for God's sake. Rain boosted Surf. What I should have done, just gone straight into Crobat, and yeah, unfortunately, well, I wasn't really in a position because he brought Greninja in on my Scizor, so I'd have had to fodder something anyway and end up foddering the Scizor. But no matter, if Greninja dies is the point to my Crobat's Brave Bird. I'm thinking maybe I have a little bit of an in here because I've got Landorus left, he has Crobat. I can take the hits relatively well, added to the fact I have Intimidate to kind of mitigate the physical damage going on, despite the fact that I'm actually a offensive one as opposed to a defensive one. Still take it really well, crack out a Stone Edge, and take the bat down. He is out the way. What have we got left? Mr. Satan, who's this? It's a Heracross. It's a Heracross. So I am Choice Banned. I believe this is my last Pokemon, and I'm thinking, you know what? Fuck it. He may have Reflect up, but fuck it. I'm going to get a crit, right? Landorus pulling through. Japanese. He knows the shit. No, he doesn't. Nope, that's a lie. That's straight up. That's not existing. That's not a thing that happens. And the Heracross just jumping. It's like it's doing little Mario Kart hops. Like it's trying to slide around one of those corners. Yeah, popping out the Rock Blast into my face. Landorus dead. And, well, that's pretty much it. I couldn't kill the Heracross. I mean, I had to lock myself into something, right? I chose Stone Edge because I had to hit the Crobat. If I'd gone for Earthquake, it would have been resisted anyway, and didn't really have much else of a choice. And so there you go, that's how it ends. He takes the, I believe it's a narrow 1-0 victory, so it was a pretty close game, but I enjoyed it. I had fun, Wes, and I hope you did as well. I am getting a new laptop. New laptop is coming, which means I can hopefully actually record stuff down in London. It means I can like record my 3DS, maybe get some Fire Emblem Awakening on the go. How about a bit of that? Maybe people into a bit of that stuff and do some more random videos as well as some Pokemon as per the usual. But that's going to be it for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you can click the like button. The like button is really helpful because it actually shows me if you enjoyed, and then it gives me, like, you know, feedback as to, like, should I keep doing this? And if yes, that's a good way of showing. So, oh god, I just swallowed a bogey. Fuck. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.